Boruto, 10 powers Sasuke still has after losing his Rinnegan. Sasuke lost his Rinnegan during the fight against Ishiki, but he remains a talented ninja with plenty of tricks up his sleeve. Famed as a legendary member of the Uchiha clan, Sasuke is an incredibly powerful ninja who supports the 7th Hokage, Naruto Uzumaki, to protect the village. Sasuke's quest for vengeance once led him down the wrong path and led him to attain tremendous power, but now he uses the same strength for good. By adulthood, he is known to be the only shinobi strong enough to match Naruto Uzumaki in battle. Unfortunately, both Naruto Uzumaki and Sasuke Uchiha were severely weakened in the fight against Ishiki in Boruto, and the latter ended up losing his Rinnegan. Nonetheless, Sasuke still has countless impressive abilities up his sleeve. 10. Sasuke can still copy all types of jutsu. Sasuke Uchiha is a user of the famed Sharingan, and although he lost his left eye, his right eye still gives him access to the powers of the Sharingan, such as copying jutsu. As explained in Naruto, the Sharingan allows the user to copy all sorts of jutsu, other than Kekkei Genkai, which are mostly unique to a specific bloodline. After losing his Rinnegan, Sasuke will likely make more use of these powers. 9. Sasuke Uchiha can still use powerful genjutsu. Sasuke is an incredibly strong user of genjutsu, and although his strongest genjutsu was used via the Rinnegan, he still has access to the regular genjutsu of the Uchiha clan. As expected of someone with his experience, Sasuke's control over this power is immense, and he can likely tame even the strongest of tailed beasts with the level of skill that he has got. 8. Sasuke's eye can help him track movements. Sasuke having the Sharingan in his right eye means that he can use its powers to track movements that even some sensory ninja fail to detect. In the fight against Jigen, Sasuke was able to keep track of Jigen even when Naruto had a hard time with him. While losing one eye certainly weakens his grasp over this skill, he can still pull it off to a great degree. 7. Sasuke can use his eye to see the chakra system. Thanks to the ability offered to him by the Sharingan, Sasuke can use his eye to see the chakra pathway system to an extent. While the degree that the Sharingan uses it to isn't comparable to the Byakugan, it's still enough to tell if the chakra of the user is disrupted or if they're under genjutsu of any sort. Given the difficult missions that Sasuke embarks on, making full use of this power is absolutely essential for him. 6. Sasuke can still use the power of flame control. Sasuke awakened the Mangekyo Sharingan in both his eyes during the Naruto series. Although his left eye can't tap into its power anymore, his right eye certainly can. Sasuke's right eye gives him the ability to manipulate black flames at will as well, and although he prefers to use the flames with his left eye, Sasuke has been seen using it with his right eye on countless occasions. 5. Sasuke has the Mangekyo Sharingan in his right eye. After the death of Itachi Uchiha, Sasuke managed to awaken the power of the Mangekyo Sharingan in both his eyes, while his left eye evolved into a Rinnegan later. His right eye remained the same and he still has access to its powers. With this eye, Sasuke can observe and see much more than a regular Sharingan, making him much stronger than before. 4. Sasuke Uchiha can use the power of the Susanoo. Known to be the special ability of all the Uchiha who awaken the Mangekyo Sharingan in both their eyes, the Susanoo is quite overpowered. It allows the user to create a giant humanoid from their chakra and act on their behalf. Although Sasuke has lost his left eye, he should still be able to access it as Shisui did it with just one eye, while Madara Uchiha did it without any eyes at all. 3. Sasuke can use a jutsu similar to Ice Release. After the Fourth Great Ninja War concluded, Sasuke Uchiha continued to train his skills and at some point, he developed the power to create a jutsu very similar to ice release by combining a high-level usage of water release and wind release. Although this technique acts just like the ice release, Kekkei Genkai, by Sasuke's own admission, it is far off from the real thing but useful nonetheless. 2. Sasuke Uchiha still has access to some Rinnegan abilities. Sasuke losing the Rinnegan doesn't necessarily mean that he can't use the powers of this eye. In the Fourth Great Ninja War, Madara Uchiha could access some powers of the Rinnegan, such as chakra absorption and even limbo without having the eyes. Similarly, Sasuke Uchiha should be able to use at least a few of its abilities without having the eyes. Although the level of his techniques would certainly have decreased. 1. Sasuke Uchiha has access to all the nature transformations. Thanks to the years of training that Sasuke underwent, he has access to all 5 nature transformations. Sasuke's affinity remains to be lightning release. However, his control over the other styles, especially fire release, is nothing short of exceptional. Now that he's lost his eye, Sasuke will likely work on improving his skills with the nature transformations further.